Good morning. I'm Clay Berkland with Pioneer Bank and Trust. I'm here with Melissa Kraft and Ashley Pearson to answer some questions about the Payroll Protection Program portion of the Economic Aid Act. Melissa and Ashley were instrumental in the origination of many PPP loans for our customers in 2020. Our hope is to help provide some quick answers for customers as they look to apply for another round of PPP loans. Melissa, Ashley, thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Round one of the PPP process was a little confusing for both the bank and the customers overall. I'm hoping you can give us some information to help make the process a little more clear this time. So the questions to me revolve around who, what, when, where, why, and how. So let's start with who.
Okay, if you are a business that has under 300 employees, you received an initial PPP loan and have used all those funds and had a reduction of 25% or more in your revenue in any quarter of 2020 compared to that same quarter of 2019, you're eligible to apply for a second draw PPP loan.
How soon can we apply?
We will have the new applications out on our website fairly quickly, so check back for those.
And you can apply at any of our branches. You can apply over the phone. Is that an option?
Get a hold of anybody in any of our branches. If you had an initial PPP loan, it's going to be easiest for you to go back to the lender that you did that with in the first round, because you will not have to provide your payroll documentation. It should be the same as what you did for the first round.
So the why and the how become, I guess, part of the application process. We can find that on pioneerbankandtrust.com on
Correct.
a slider. Can they call the bank, or are they better off starting there with
I would recommend starting with our website, www.pioneerbankandtrust.com. That will have the application and kind of a quick recap of the information. Going back to what Melissa said, the only additional documentation that we believe we're going to require at this time is verification that in at least one quarter of 2020, your gross revenues were decreased by at least 25%. So that would be, as compared to 2019. And it just has to be one quarter. So if you can get that information put together, either through a P&L or bank statement records, anything that you have to verify that your income was decreased by at least 25%.
we do need to add the caveat, I assume, that all these rules are subject to change on a daily basis. We're doing our best to keep information fresh and make sure that we are getting those applications processed quickly and accurately as possible, but they are subject to change as information comes in.
Very true.
The SBA website does have some information on those changes.
It does, as well as the Treasury website is a good source of information also for the fine details of the act.
But we will also be trying to update the Pioneer Bank and Trust website for more information as we get it. Okay. Any other things you want to add before we wrap up here?
One thing I guess I would add is we're probably going to get a lot of questions from farmers and ranchers regarding whether or not they qualify. And as of right now, the details on that are still very sketchy, and there seems to be a little bit of contradicting information perhaps. So we're not prepared to deliver with confidence any information regarding the qualification parameters of ag producers.